Yo, what's poppin'? It's your boy Lethal Bizzle, and you're listening to the Best of British show with your host, Rob, keeping it dench. Done no.
What's going on, guys? This is your host, Rob here. I'm joined by Lethal Bizzle.
What's happening, my brother?
What's happening? Listen.
Good.
First of all, let me just tell you something now. Pal makes me want to happy slap strangers. Straight away, just bang, just boom, gets me overly gassed. Like, I'm not a big road man or nothing like that.
Was you a part of that saga when that was actually happening?
Yeah.
People like you getting me banned and stuff. Like.
People need to step back. I get too excited, you know.
Them ones.
Till you get slapped back and it's a madness. Lock off the
rave
rave
was quite
and all
funny,
of that.
But yeah, big up all the innocent bystanders. Apologies, man. Apologies.
So the big thing happening at the moment is called, the single is out at the moment.
Yes.
Yourself and Skepta, I Win, on millions of views.
Yeah, mad thing.
Teamed up with Skepta, big heavyweight like yourself.
Yes,
Why did you choose to do that?
You know, it's been a long time coming. It's just been one of the ones where, like, we've been talking about making music and we wanted to do it properly. We was like, bro, we can't do the email thing where you send a beat and be like, yeah, send your verse back. We need to find time, sit down together, go studio, make it from scratch. And that's what we did. Like, it was towards the end of last year. We made it in October. And, we just found some time, went in. Skepta made the beat there and then. We made the chorus, started vibing, done the verses, and then we was like, yeah. Like, Skepta was like, yeah, we need to drop this, like, Christmas. I was like, nah, bro, this is a summer thing, bro. We need to hold on to it. And he was like, all right, cool. So, and then, I just thought it'd be perfect, you know, perfect timing to drop it around spring, get it ready for summer, you know what I mean? So people can just vibe to it over the IP for seasons and festival season and all that shit. So, but yeah, man, the tune's a banger, man. I think it's a real representation of what we do and what the grime wave is about, man. I think we done it justice.
And of course comes off the EP, which is You'll Never Make a Million from Grime, which is a sick title. I have to ask, who said that to you first?
A lot of people. It's not even one in particular person. It's just like, I've been in the game for since 2001. So when we started, there was no one really messing with us. No one really gave us a chance. Everyone just thought this grime thing, it wasn't even called grime at the time. It was just this thing we was doing. Everyone just thought it was a little joke thing, weren't gonna last. It's funny just to be able to say that now, to be like, like, to all those people that doubted us, like, you thought that we wouldn't make a living or a career out of it, you know, we've become millionaires now. So it's a bit of a tongue-in-cheek and a bit of a fuck you to those people who wasn't really fucking with us, you know what I'm saying? So but yeah, man, big up all the people that want to make grime music, man. You can make a career out of it and you can become a millionaire, basically. And
you've got some sick people on there. It's produced heavily by Distortion.
Yes.
You've also got Mo Stack on there.
Yes.
And Deneo. Why Mo Stack? I mean, Mo Stack is popping at the moment, but how did you guys team up?
It was, I think last year, I've been saying, like, I want to work with him, like, but I just didn't have the record. And then when we made the Hold You song, I remember I had 3 verses on there and I was like, I can hear Mo Stack on this, you know? And then Distortion was like, yeah, I hear that. So I just hit him up and I was like, bro, I got this record, like, it's me on it, but, like, I don't mind taking one of my verses off if you're feeling it. And he's like, yeah, just come to the studio. He came to the studio, wrote his bars there and there. And I was like, bro, mad thing, so.
It's probably my most favourite track.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
definitely.
sick,
I was in the tube and I'm like,
yeah, it's a vibe, innit? It's a vibe, you know what I mean? And, like, you can get the gal and you can wind up to, like, you know what I mean? So I think it might be the next single off the EP because definitely, I've been trying to find out which to go with next, but I feel like a lot of the songs, all of the songs are very strong, so, but I feel like the man them and the gal them both agree on Hold You, so I definitely want to get the balance right, so I think it might be a Hold You with a nice little video with that soon.
Yeah, and you've also worked with Doneo previously, prior to this, and he's back on the EP.
Yeah.
That's another one.
I feel like it's been a long time. We done Go Hard back in 2009. Yeah. So we've just been waiting for us to get in on the right song. And Celebrate was actually the last song that was added on the EP. I was gonna keep it for my album. I wasn't even gonna put it on there. But we just felt it was so strong and we just felt like rather than holding on to it, give it to the people now, man. And I just feel like it's just got one of those messages where I think it could just be around for a long time, you know what I mean? You could be celebrating a birthday or you could just be celebrating life or whatever, you know what I mean? I think the subject, it just has so much substance. So I thought, you know what, let's put it on there. And again, that's been getting an overwhelming response. So that'll probably have a video for it later on in the year as well, man.
More blessings, more life.
Done, no, G.
So you've also worked with another new kid on the block, Stormzy on Dude. Another serious track.
My brother.
Is anyone else you'd like to work with the new talent, the emerging stuff, maybe like Santan Dave,
Santan Dave,
anyone like that?
Both of them guys, dope. Dave, amazing. 6-7.
Oh yeah?
I mess with 6-7, man. I love their energy. I love I love what they're doing. All of that. Mad, like their energy and their beat choices. That's one thing people like for artists got to understand. Yeah, it's all good about having bars and that, but your beat choices are just as essential as what you're saying on the beat. And I just think any beat they jump on, it almost makes your job easier. Like even if you're not the best lyricist, if you got the right beat, bro, you can go true. But 6-7, them man are barras. They got the maddest beats, and it's the whole energy, right? It's just mad. I just love their wave. So I met Scribs LD literally the other day, and a little combo. So hopefully, man, in the future we can definitely get down to do something, man.
Like a run, definitely. So like you said, you've been in the game for over a decade now. What would you say has kept you ahead of the wave? Like, what is the secret to the longevity of your role in the game?
Evolving, being honest with yourself, always trying to like spread the energy, working with people constantly, trying to, open doors for people, helping other people. Well, maybe not say helping, but just being open to do things that some people back in the day would not maybe necessarily do when you're in a certain position. Some people feel like, when you're on a certain level, you shouldn't work with that person or you shouldn't do that. And I think you should do the opposite. I think when you're at the highest point is when you're meant to show the most love, when you're supposed to collaborate with the most people or try and help the most people. So that is definitely, I think, one of the key factors why I've managed to stay relevant, as well as making good music, but just trying to just stay relevant and, try and put as much people on as possible.
And versatile as well, very, very versatile.
Yeah, thank you, definitely. Yeah. I think it's about being able to, jump into different avenues, and different arenas and kill it as much as you can. Obviously, Grime is my first birth, like that's my home, that's where I was born, that's what I do, like in my sleep. But it's about being able to adapt and, do songs like Festa Skank, do songs like Hold You, that definitely opened a different world. And like, Festa Skank was probably arguably my biggest song to date. And, that song just took me parts of the world I've never been to. And people who may necessarily have ever heard of me, that song has definitely made a new connection. So it's important to be able to do that.
So there's a lot of emerging artists coming up at the moment, a lot of great UK talent.
Yes.
Grime is being massively accepted mainstream-wise. What advice would you give to any artists coming up like that?
Boy, I would just say the obvious, man. Just utilise all the resources in front of you, man. I mean, when I was starting, the internet weren't really popping. There weren't no Twitter. There weren't no, social media wasn't really a thing. So just take full advantage of everything because it's a lot easier than it was when we first started. So, utilise all the channels, all the platforms, all the social medias, create your own wave, don't go for looking for the record deal. Them days are like...
Them days are dead, right?
They're dead now, you don't need to be signed to be successful. So yeah, just use what's in front of you and start from your ends, man. The man them on the block, the gal them, like wherever in your school playground, whatever's around you, just utilise that to your advantage and just keep building.
And you got a tour coming up, you excited?
Yeah, just announced it, the I Win Tour, October. Yeah. Can't wait, tickets go on sale this week. And it's my first tour in the last, 12 months. My last one was last year summer. So yeah, it's been a while since I've done a tour over here. But yeah, I can't wait to perform the new songs, man. I'm really looking forward to the production side as well. I like to really kind of go out. I don't want to just have to put decks and just run up and down the stage. I really go in with the production, so it's an experience. So yeah, man, make sure you grab a ticket.
And you put like so much energy into your performances, like everywhere. Like it's absolutely crazy. Also, you're like the denchest man in the scene, really, innit? Really. But you know what I wanted to do actually, because obviously I see it, Team Dench, all the merchandise and stuff.
Yes.
But like, man has obviously come out in his tightest t-shirt today. Yeah, bro. So I'm thinking, man, I want to see how dench you are.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a little competition now. Okay. What we're gonna do is, will you like up with press-ups?
Man's a bit injured, but go on.
Injured, yeah? Okay, right. So we'll make it nice and simple, innit?
Okay.
You beat me, first person to crumble loses.
You know what? I would accept that challenge, but I'd rather do an arm wrestle or something.
Oh, yes, sir. You are going to lose.
I'd rather do an arm wrestle.
Okay, boom. All right, so obviously let's get this thing popping like that. You get me one of them ones.
Oh, you say, man, I have to take off the jacket again, though.
Yeah, it be popping right now, boy. Hold on.
Arm wrestle, gang. I've got an injured wrist, by the way. I just put it out.
What's your strongest hand?
I'm gonna go with the right.
Right's your strongest hand, yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's right as well, so how's that going to work?
That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. So it's
Yeah,
right,
that-
right.
Right and right.
Yeah,
That's my right, yeah?
Yeah,
That's your- oh,
yeah,
cool.
cool, bro.
Come on now.
It's not left and right. All right, cool.
Let's see, all right.
So hold on. What happens with the challenge? If I would have won, what happened? What do I get?
Don't know, what do you want?
I don't know. What you going to offer? A mil?
Don't know, yeah, I'll bet you $1 million. Let's do it.
Cool.
All right.
A mil, yeah.
You mean an MEAL mill, yeah? Not a
Yeah,
million,
yeah.
All right, cool. All right, boom. Let's go.
Alright.
Someone say go.
Go. Boy, this guy's strong, innit? You're not being serious.
Nah, I'm cool, man. I should probably just like chill innit? Just there. There you go, just lighting it.
Sorry,
Then cool. I'll let you have that in there. I can't let the superstar lose,
man need a jollof rice and plantain.
Jollof. All right, where can we get some jollof, boys?
Yeah.
Where are we getting the jollof from, man?
Some shit or salad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom.
Writing all
That's
this
it.
down, yeah?
Yeah, he's my guy in it, so he'll get the money up.
Yeah, you got it, yeah?
That's
Alright,
my
cool.
agent right there, man.
Alright, say nothing,
Cheers.
please. Wicked.
Thanks a lot, man.
Stand down.
Appreciate it, man.
Wicked.